Okay. Has to do. Has to do. Okay. We are live now. The Reykjavik Puffins. And I hope everything is okay. I am just setting things up now, letting people know that we're live. Okay. I need to pull up the schedule. I don't need this. I don't need. Okay. So I need this. So I'm just setting up here. You might go blank for a minute here. I'm going to set up the break screen. We're on a break. Hopefully we don't need to use it too much today. But here it is. Okay, we go back to scene 1. Hopefully we get the player cams working. Get my microphone here. Hopefully the sound is okay. Let me know in the chat. I actually got 2 computers so I can check the chat. I got my pet puffin here, and behind us we got how do I point? Reverse. This is Boris. And this is Bobby. Oh, it's so reversed. How do you do it? So yeah, the painting is always a nice backdrop, and the puffins. We got our mascot for today. So hopefully things go okay. Crack scoreboards. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm sorry I haven't had time to look at the games, but the game we got going is Davíð Kjartansson on board 4 against Forrest Chan, and Jóhann Hjartarson against Fabiano Caruana. Very easy. Where's my puffin? I thought I had my puffins up here. Oh, it's here. Okay, so we really have to add these sources. We got the puffins. So okay, I go back to the player cam, but yeah, we have to delete these because we want them on the original source. So this and this. So from the original, okay, let's delete this one actually. Delete scene. So I'm sorry, I'm just getting set up here. We had some last minute problems as per usual. So this is the puffins against the Pro Chess League. So let's get the Pro Chess League up here. So in this one, Super Saturday, we're basically playing against 2 divisions. Puffins points 0 and place joint first. Well, joint first or last, so you know, let's say first. It sounds good. But everybody starts off in the same place, so that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. So we need to get this up. Okay, point zero, place joint first. And this should copy into, no, we duplicate the scene. And here we're going to try and get the player cams eventually. Okay, for now you have to tolerate my face. So okay, this is the spreadsheet. So we're getting set up here. We're getting set up. But this is a 4-hour stream, so stay with us. It will get better, guys. So okay, we got We got Alarthor and RBVL in the chat. So, what's going on today is we're playing our group. Well, there are 4 divisions in the league, like Pacific, Central, Atlantic, blah blah blah. And our group, 4 teams from our group and 4 teams from I think the Eastern, will play against 4 teams from the Pacific and the Central division, or something like that. So basically, our 8 teams will play against 8 teams from another division. So 16 teams, and we play 8 matches against the other divisions. 8 matches. So in each match, our board 1 will play their board 1, our board 2 will play their board 2, board 3 against board 3, board 4 against board 4. So 8 matches. All in all, 32 points available. And the 16 teams will eventually they will gather points. Eventually we will have some scores, or at least stats. Yeah, we'll have some scores, and our goal is to be in the top 6. If we're in the top 6, we will get 1 point. If we're in the next 4, so places 7 to 10, we get half a point. But if we're in the final 6, we get 0 points. That's what happened on the Super Sunday. But okay, hopefully we're set up enough now that we can start looking at the games. But they are pretty far advanced. This is 10-2, 10 minutes and 2-second increment. So let's have a look at the games. Feedback on sound, etc. Sound and picture. Okay. So I will need to plug in my computer here eventually. Let's just do it now so we don't forget. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I mean, once again, sorry for the delay. The usernames are Aldur 16, Scrapnel, the Robot 72, and Uvono. So I usually try to show up early to get everything set up, but then my guys show up late. The Pevins. And they have some problems, like they just updated their computer, so everything is forgotten basically. I don't like, I'm going to reposition stuff. Because okay, let's not the Pevins, oh, Beer Þorfinsson. That's to see Bjössi, he's tuning in from Israel. Otherwise he would definitely be playing. But we got a very strong player in his as his replacement, Davíð Kjartansson. So Johan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Position equal material. He has a bishop pair. Some pressure here. If you can play bishop e3, what happens if he takes? Then we take on, well, we take on d2 and c8. Bishop takes c1, queen takes d1, rook takes d1. This seems okay, unless I'm missing something. One fat puffin reporting from Tel Aviv. Okay, he lost the pawn on a5, I missed that. That's already significant, but white has the bishop here, he can fight on. Hopefully. Obviously we're playing a very strong team. On board 2 we have Varusha Akopian against Helgi Ólafsson. So the good news is Helgi is up a pawn. And oh, he gives up the pawn. I thought he would play rook c8. Why not? Was there some problem with rook c8, guys? Just protecting the pawn. But now if he takes, he wants to play rook c8. That might actually be a good idea, because rook takes. I'm predicting a draw here. And Hannes already lost against Jaroslav Serebuk. Should we have a look at what happened? Quick look at the game. Hannes had white, so that's not a good result. He played f4. I think Serebuk Didn't he write a book on the Najdorf? I could be wrong. Okay, so d5. So if he plays queen somewhere, he's just on a pawn for nothing. So he went with 3 pieces for the queen, but this is some way to queen c8. I mean, 3 pieces for the queen should be okay. Bishop e3, bishop d4. This should be fine. Can we just protect like rook c1? He plays knight d3. I don't see why he gives up this pawn. Is there some queen c4? I don't see it. So why not rook c1 here? Just protecting the pawn. I don't see it. Okay, so he gives up the pawn. Yeah, taking a d5. And now he loses d5. Yeah, no, only 2 pieces for the queen. And yeah, this is just lost. So, okay. Things happen fast here. We go to board number 4, where we have Yuvono with a grand position against national master Forrest Chan. Yeah, this is definitely a young guy. Okay, so do we have the standings? Early Saturday score. Yeah, early Saturday score. Okay, so we're currently in joint. Okay, 2 of your games to think about the standings. Let's look at the standings after the first round. What do we have here? Okay, good sound. I'm getting feedback. Excellent. So I hope the picture is okay. When I tested it yesterday, I didn't realize I had a very good internet connection, but now I'm streaming from a wireless connection, so hopefully it is okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, equal pawns. This looks very cramped for black, but this knight is a stronghold. Although I would venture to say that white is better here. So this will come down to some trickery. We go to board 1, where we have Johan down a pawn still. Probably more than that actually. How do you deal with the pin here? Oh, you don't. Yeah, we actually employed Kjartansson because he's a master of city positions, just like Bear Thorfinnsson in the chat. Yeah, I didn't see how he would react to this one, so Johan lost. So we're going to need something. Obviously, we're playing a very strong team. This is St. Louis, right? We're playing against yeah, St. Louis. Next round, we play against Rio Grande, which is already should be an easier matchup. But there are no easy matchups really. But if you get something from this, I'm happy. Like, I would really fancy a score on board 4, even though it's not looking great. Looks like white is holding all the trumps here. This knight on b8 is the biggest problem. If black can activate it, then he might be able to fight. Play like queen e7, knight d7. What else is there? Yeah, queen e7, okay. Maybe the knight is coming into the game. The Pevins. JI 420, 412 JO in the house. And hissy. So, I think we should let people know that we are streaming, right? Johan is here. We got him on the Skype. So we need to make a Twitter video. Let everybody know that we're up and running. Caca. So what do we have here? 7, Hedman, Fireheart, Edwardson, Max Corny. Schalke is still playing. Okay, let's test out the player cam. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get my video out of the way. Add the source, screen capture, and we want this. So this is what everybody tuned in for, the player cam, right? Okay, let's put Helgi actually up on the board. He's still playing. And sources text. Player cam. Player cam. Helgi really focused. Can he pull through? Uh-oh, high CPU usage detected. Hopefully it will be okay. Let's diminish the font like this. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. JI 412 JO 420 just sounds like a 420, man. 420. Like 412. Why 412? It's like a birthday. You have to elaborate. For 20. For 12. For 20. So okay. Player cam is seemingly working, but is Helgi's position working? He wants to play his rook to d2, doubling, attacking this. How does black defend? White, sorry. King g2, but rook here. Rook f4, rook takes c3. I was going to say looks drawish, but there's rook a7, attacking f7. And we want to take out Kjartansson. Oh, he already lost, so what? Okay, but yeah. At first the name I used on internet was JO, but some places don't accept the yeah, in the middle, so I think it's the JF412 JO. So he lost, so the only game left is Skrapnel. So we already lost 3-0, that's not good, guys. But we're playing a very tough team. How does white defend c3? You can play rook f3, rook c5. We really need some momentum here. We need Helgi to defend here. So rook takes c3, rook b4, threatening mate is what I would expect here. So equal material, but tough position. Can we defend here? Rook d8. No mate for the moment. a5. This looks really difficult. Rook a3. a6 is coming. And we can't play rook d6 because of the mate. So it's really difficult. And we see that Helgi doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. So let's stay on Helgi. Björn is asking if David would just play queen takes d7 if he's alright. Okay. Oh, okay. Rook f8, a7. Is that the end? No, doesn't seem like it. Rook a8. If okay, rook b7, king g8, and rook b8. But then we take on h7. It should be drawn. Rook c7. So white keeps this annoying pressure, but is it enough? Let's just play a move like h5 or e5 and make white demonstrate his advantage. It's really tough to defend with 24. Oh, he resigned. He's just playing rook b8. Rook b8 is coming. Okay. Wow. I missed that. So wow, we got 0 points in the first round, guys. That's fairly brutal. Brutal stuff. Okay. Quick break. And we'll be back. Stay tuned. I mean, it's a long schedule, so we can come back. Our goal is to end somewhere in the middle, get half a point. Now we're happy. So let's take a short break. Add the puffin just for because it's cool. We're on a break, guys. Caw. We'll be back. Need to talk to the guys.